Hey, what's happening to you guys? It's Sonic here and welcome back to the video. So, as you guys know, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT had a close beta over the weekend and it's still going, I think, up to the 3rd of September. And pretty much, I've been playing it for the past couple of days and I wanted to show you guys my opinion on it from what I've experienced so far anyway. So, as you guys can see in the gameplay behind you, these are two matches that I had, one where I won and the other one where I pretty much lost, but the two matches were actually really fun. Everyone played their role, everyone did their job to keep the opponent away from performing ganking or 2v1 scenarios, which by the way I have to get into this real quick. Like, here's the thing, I hate 2v1 scenarios, but in this game it's so hard to blame the opponents for doing it. You also have to blame your teammates for not being able to keep their target at bay, you know what I mean? Like, there were situations, it's probably in this video, there were situations where I was focused on my own opponent, I was trying to figure out what the opponent was going to do, try to figure out a way to approach them without taking damages, and while I was doing that, I would get a fucking left wing attack coming from, I don't know, somewhere, and it just throws me off my game, and it's kind of annoying. Like, this game can be amazing when, two sides know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. I've ended up with teams that just, Jesus man, people will switch from target to target, not really focusing on one target, and it's like, it's so frustrating. But anyways, besides that, the game is actually super fun once people actually know what the fuck they're doing. Like, the game's actually super fun. I've been playing as the Onion Knight. I haven't played with any other classes yet. I should have probably done that, but back in the PSP era, when I first played Dissidia, that's the class that I usually always played. I did play with the, what was it again? The Warrior of Light as well, and I did play with Cloud, and I did play with all the other characters back in the PSP era. I should be doing that with this one, but it's like, I really wanted to focus with the Onion Knight, and I really wanted to focus on mastering him because his playstyle and his character is so fun for me. Like, I have the ability to go between the Sage and the Ninja to really adapt to the situation. If I need to go melee, I can go melee. If I need to go Sage, I can go Sage. And it's really helpful when you go up against classes who end up using magic and long distance projectiles is their specialty. So it really helps out with the adaptation. So anyways, the gameplay is pretty damn well. I can see it being very competitive very easily. Like, especially 1v1s. 1v1 scenarios are so fun because it's more like a, how do I put this? It's like, is it footsie? No, it's not footsie. It's like just trying to predict and learn your opponent. Like, basically you're downloading their data as you're playing it. Exactly what Mayweather did to McGregor. I had to put this out there just for the one time. But anyways, visually it looks awesome. The music is amazing. The summonings are just fucking, they're game changers. Like, you'll be losing, you have, like, let's say you have only 1 bar left and your teammate, not the teammate, sorry, the opponents have like 3 bars left, and it's like, you're gonna lose. But then one of you manages to kind of activate the summoning and you bring out, Ramur or Behemoth or who else, Alexander or Shiva, and they just changed the flow of battle so quickly. Like, there was actually one time I got a triple kill. It helped me so much that I didn't really think of actually recording it because I wanted to upload it on YouTube, but I missed my opportunity. But it happened. Like, all the enemies kind of surrounded us in one area. I had my ultimate, well, not an ultimate, what is it called again? I think it's called a, is it a HP attack or an EX attack? I don't know which one it is, but I had that square attack. That's pretty much what it is. I had the square attack. They surrounded us. I used it and I wiped them all out, and it was amazing. That's the satisfaction of pulling it off. It's just mind-boggling. But what frustrated me about the beta, though, even though I know it's a beta and I shouldn't be complaining, but how is it that you're not gonna allow at least party invites? Allowing people to invite people so you can have a proper strategic moment where you can have, come up with plans with your teammates and, well, pals or whatever, and just, yeah, sorry, I sound a little bit tired, I woke up way too early for the Mayweather McGregor fight. I'm kind of glad I did though. The fight ended up being actually pretty good. Yeah, aside from that, like I will be picking up the full game. The closed beta has kind of convinced me to pick up the full game. It's weird though, while I was playing this game, at first I was hella confused, which I shouldn't be since I kind of already played the PSP version, but the tutorial, that shit was trash. Please don't do video tutorials. Let the players have a hands-on experience with actually playing the game. That's how you learn a lot quicker. Like, while I was playing it, I figured out all the controls relatively kind of, I wouldn't say relatively easy. It took me a little bit of time, but I picked it up, you know, fair enough. Like, but the video tutorial is just the way that they presented it was just bad. It was bad. Such the matchmaking. Let's talk about the matchmaking real quick, because if this is going to be how it's going to be when the game comes out, it's going to be bad. Like, it took me in between like matches, it took me like what, 5-10 minutes just to find someone to play with. It felt like not many people actually got the, you know, got into the closed beta, and that's mad, because if you go on Twitter and you just search up this Dissidia Final Fantasy NT, you'll see people just handing out codes, like they're just like freaking flying those codes away. So they need to fix the matchmaking. That's what they need to do. They need to fix the matchmaking. At least what they should do is to keep you from falling asleep while you're waiting for a match to start. They should at least let you go into like a practice room or something like that, and you can just mess around with your character, to try out some things while you're waiting for a match to show up. Kind of like what, you know, Street Fighter does. You know, Street Fighter lets you go into like a training room. You can train, you can play a little bit while you're signing up for, you know, signing up for a match. So overall, my thoughts and opinion, the game kind of lived up to my expectations. Once you know the controls, once you know the flow of the game, once you figure out when to dodge, when to block, I need to remember to block. Blocking has been my biggest issue. Not because the game won't let me do it, it's just that I don't think of it. Like, I'm more of a dodging and attacking type of guy. I don't think of blocking. I think of just trying to get close to my opponent and doing as much damage as I possibly can with what I have. So I need to learn how to block, because blocking is essential in this game, especially when you end up getting ganked. So yeah, that's my opinion on this game. It's super fun. Kind of glad I got into the beta. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna see. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, there's something else that kind of pisses me off a little bit. They should do an individual ranking system. I know this game is team based. I know this game is like 3v3. It's team based and stuff like that. But you know, they should still do some sort of individual progress, because if you're someone who doesn't, like, let's say, have a group of people to play with, and your only way to experience the game, or if Dissidia does this, is that, you know, the only way for you to rank up is only through 3v3, they need to at least have a system in place where you can rank up individually based on your performance. So you know how every match it shows you just how well you perform and stuff like that. If you come in first, second or third, you know, you get certain points for that and all that stuff. They should kind of do that instead of the whole we rank up as a team, because it is frustrating. Like, I've lost so many matches because of my teammates' inability to perform in the match. You know, their inability to kind of track their opponent, keep on their opponent, and just make sure that they don't either switch and try to gank someone else. They don't try to summon. It's like you're not cool if you go from one opponent to another opponent. Like, when the game starts up, it gives you your opponent. Stick to that opponent. Whether you don't like it or not, you have to stick to that opponent, especially if you don't have any way of communicating with your opponents. Because at the moment, there's no voice, there's no, like, you know, voice chat in the game. I mean, if there were, they would have heard me kind of cursing them out for being incompetent in the matches. But yeah, like, sorry if I sound super tired. Like, I literally stayed up. Well, I didn't stay up, like, you know, I fell asleep, but I woke up early just to watch the match, which was very, very well worth the wake up. Mayweather performed really well. Conor McGregor did okay. Yeah, that's it. The game's fun. It's super fun. I've been trying. I want to stream the game. I honestly want to stream the game, but the in-between times that you have to wait for each matches, it's not worth it. You know, I don't want to be streaming the game and people are just watching me wait for matches to start. It doesn't work like that. Like, I don't want that. So overall, if I were to give this game something out of 10, I would give it 6 out of 10. And the reason it lost points is because the waiting time is just ridiculous. I don't like the way the ranking system is done. Maybe that's how it was. I don't think we had I don't think there was a ranking system in the PSP version, but I don't like how it's done here. You know, I know the game has been out for a while in Japan, but they need to change that a little bit up. You know, they need to kind of reward you for your individual performance. You know, if you win as a team, you get a massive bonus. If you lose, the game will calculate how you performed versus how your teammates performed, and you will rank up according to how you performed. Because let's face it, like, I know what I'm saying doesn't really make sense, especially in a game where you have to win as a team and stuff like that. But it's like, come on. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I've lost in some matches, but I still ranked up, you know? I still ranked up, like, you still get points. The game doesn't give you anything when you lose. It's frustrating. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You know, like I said, matchmaking, what was I saying? Matchmaking, ranking system, I wish they can change that up a little bit. That's just my preference. I think they should change it up a little bit. What else did they lose points on? I know there's going to be voice chat. Maybe there might be. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's really it. Really. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna stream Play Sonic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.